And welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. Let's talk some high school boys soccer in the Mountain Valley League. And we knew the MVL was going to be great this year. It was going to be a battle for the league championship and those automatic playoff spots, but I think it's even better than what we thought it was going to be. Right now, 3 teams can claim a share of first place in the MVL. We had A.B. Miller versus Indian Springs live on IEMG, and we knew what was at stake. If the Rebels won on the road against the Coyotes, they would be in the driver's seat for the Mountain Valley League Championship. But if Indian Springs could knock off A.B. Miller, then all of a sudden, the Coyotes, the Rebels, and San Bernardino would all be in the thick of it for that MVL Championship. So here was the dramatic finish between A.B. Miller and Indian Springs, and we had it live on IEMG. Check it out.
There's the corner. Here's the kick. Far side. A.B. Miller got a head on it. The shot. Covarrubias made the initial stop, but it's poked home for another A.B. Miller goal as the Rebels take a 2-1 lead here in the second half. Oh, Indian Springs, here we go. The chip over the keeper's head and in. What a fantastic goal. I think that was Arenas, but let's see as he turns around. That happened so quickly. The Coyotes, the header from A.B. Miller, and that is going to be an own goal. The Coyotes take a 3-2 lead. That pressure they applied offensively forced A.B. Miller into a miscue on the defensive front, and there is the go-ahead goal for Indian Springs. And the Coyotes take a 3-2 lead here in the final moments of this match. If they can hang on here in the final minutes, the shot on goal off the frame. Congratulations to Coach Kaler and the Coyotes. Wow, what a game here at Indian Springs.
Well, what a game. What a finish there between the Coyotes and the Rebels coming down to the final minute. And as we mentioned, now the MVL is really up for grabs with that 3-2 victory for Indian Springs. So technically, the Coyotes in the win column, they're in first place. They're at 3-1 in league play. San Bernardino and A.B. Miller are both 2-1 in league play. But once all the dust settles, they'll have the same amount of games, and we'll decide a league champion. And with 5 teams in the league, they get 3 automatic playoff spots. So they are all sitting pretty right now for playoffs. But of course, you want to win that league championship. After the game, we caught up with Coyotes head coach Patrick Kaler. And when you look at all of the different sports that Coach Kaler has coached, and all of the different schools he's been at, he's approaching 600 career wins. I think he's 4 away right now. So it was a big win for the Coyotes in terms of a league title, but also a big win for Coach.
The way the game had been playing, my team was always able to get it up. We were always able to knock it around. We kept testing their weak things. We kept taking shots. So I knew that it was eventually something was going to happen. So that I wasn't worried about. Just if and when is always the big question in soccer. Every game we play, I have faith in this team getting the ball up there. I have faith in my playmakers making some stuff. Sometimes they just pass too much instead of shooting, but that's the goal of the game. Now a 3-way tie. Everybody after Wednesday, everybody will probably have 1 loss, and I think my team is gelling together and playing much better. Our San Bernardino game last week was just a fluke. We just weren't in it mentally, and we've just been playing sharp these last couple of games. So I have faith that when our team's on fire, we can beat anybody.
All right, so that was a big win for Indian Springs. Meanwhile, also in the MVL, we had San Bernardino playing on the road at Pacific, and the Pirates could be a problem. They got a pretty good team, and they might trip somebody up, and they might pick up some wins late in this league play of the schedule and maybe sneak into the playoffs as well. But San Bernardino taking on their rival Pacific, and that's number 11, OCL Benavides. And he knocks in the penalty kick there for San Bernardino as the Cardinals win by a final score of 2-1 on the road at the Pirates. Again, Pacific is a tough out. They got a good squad, but that was a nice win for the Cardinals on the road against their rival. Again, to stay in the hunt for the MVL championship and, of course, a playoff spot when it's all said and done on the season. All right, let's keep it in the Mountain Valley League. Indian Springs taking on A.B. Miller in boys basketball as we go from outside now into the gym. And here's what you need to know. Later this week, on Friday, Indian Springs will play on the road at San Bernardino in boys basketball, and that will be a huge game. San Bernardino won the first meeting between the two teams to take the early lead in the MVL. This is going to be another huge game. Can the Coyotes get a win and even things up, or will San Bernardino tighten their grip on first place in the Mountain Valley League standings? Well, the Coyotes were taking on A.B. Miller, and they picked up another league win to stay on the heels of the Cardinals, and it was all Indian Springs, well, from the very start. Xander Weber from the corner hits the three there for Indian Springs. And then off the miss, Demetrius Ellington working hard on the offensive glass. And he gets the putback there for the Coyotes. And then it's going to be, well, the steal. And he's going to finish on the other end. Another bucket here for Ellington. I think it was like a 12-0 run at that point for Indian Springs, and they would just keep their foot on the gas throughout this one. A lot of great defense turning into offense. Joseph Salas the steal. And Salas the basket on the other end. And here comes Joseph Salas coming up with two more, as Indian Springs goes on to defeat A.B. Miller 79-47, your final score in MVL action. Indian Springs now 14-7 overall, 3-1 in the Mountain Valley League, again with that huge game against San Bernardino coming up this Friday at Cardinal City. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG. My name is Pep Fernandez. Make sure you subscribe to the Inland Empire Media Group YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.